Yeah, that totally looks right. So you heard it here, folks. Flibble, 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 flip. Sorry about that. Right, let's start this again. You heard it here first, folks. My main tower is gone. Joking. Been having some problems with it. Hey Synapse, how are you doing? How's your tournament gone? Or going, I should say. Not necessarily done, or not gone yet. You may have not run like me. So, as amazing as LD Cloud is, it's literally been running so smooth all week, right? Since the problems I had since my last stream, where I had problems. And then all of a sudden, it's been running really slow today, like in the last couple of hours. So I'm hoping that that's fixed and it's going to run really smoothly. We're not going to have any issues. But, you know, I'm not going to hold my breath for obvious reasons. There we go. Everything should be working now. So, we are currently in the middle of a farming run. So it's a bit of a shame to end it early. But I am tempted to end it early because we've still got another 2 hours left on it. That puts us up to like almost 11 PM. Like an hour before the end of the tournament. So it wouldn't give me time to do a rerun if I end up being pretty close. I know I need to. I'll have to figure that out. So, cards. The AI, I need to take out coins, wave accelerator, and thingy, and then I need to put in extra defense, fortress. Health regen, technically, but I feel like health regen doesn't do anything at this lower. So I feel like free upgrades is probably going to be my best one to put in for my AI tower. I also need to invest. I know that's not going to help whatsoever, but you know, I'm still following AI's advice. Anyway, I'm sure you heard the hatred in my voice towards the fact that I'm following AI's advice. It's such a bad idea. Honestly, like it is so painful. I am saving up, so I don't want to do any clicks there. I could do clicks in this if I can afford it. So these clicks make sense. So basically, oh, that's now at max level, perfect. I'm now maxing out damage in my run. So any clicks on damage are basically just wasted. So enemy health level skips, I guess, is going to be useful. But also, those two were useful. Now I need to pull more modules. So enemy health level skips is going to be the main thing that's going to push me up extra levels now. Until I can afford to unlock enhancements. So do I keep pushing into this for now? Until it gets as expensive as unlocking enhancements? Or do I just save up for enhancements? I don't know. It's a hard choice considering I've now cleared tier 8. So I'm doing well pushing up, but we'll see. Hey Dinos, how you doing? How's your tournament gone? Or going? Or have you run your tournament? Any of the above? I'm already in my push because I was trying that, so that's now maxed out. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just go into the enemy health level skips because it will help. the long run. Claim that. And we have to buy 40 cards. Anything might get 1 or 2. Or none. Nothing leveled up on the first one. Come on. Level up card. Interest Spint's very close. No cards leveled up. But we're one step closer to having them leveled, to be fair. Take up to the 250 first, because technically the better way of doing it. Is yeah, Landmine's done some more push, so that's everything ready on this one. So let's see. Bones Resistant Ranged Ultimate is going to be an issue. At least this one's probably not going to run as long. This obviously is sorted already. There's nothing I can merge. I could push my... Oh no, I can't afford it. So this one's ready. This has battle conditions now. Orb resistance. So these two... I really don't want to end this run early. But what can you do? Oh well. Then... I suppose that I should really get that as a thing for... I was tempted to reroll just to get the attacks level skips Ancestral on this. I know I don't use it for my tournaments, but like I really should have any attack level skips. Make the most of my farming runs, right? 16th with 623 waves. Ouch. How are you doing, Flipstar, anyway? So that's a rough bracket. Hopefully I get a better bracket. What you did say so far, which means your run's not over yet. We'll go down to 250. And if it hasn't pulled, we'll stop and have a look at anything else that we can potentially do to get a better setup for our actual tournament. Do that one more click. There we go. Previous. So, just need to shatter a ton of things. Open for a few more modules, not gonna lie. Next one is 723 waves, so no reason to... Yeah, no, that's fair. Hopefully your sleepers don't overtake you. But then I suppose 16, that is a rough bracket, needing 724 to get keys. So that would just be shy regardless. And then level this up anyway. What's the battle conditions? Okay, annoying battle conditions. But what can you do? At least it's not ultimate weapon again. So we're gonna go assist, yes. Primary, yes. Attack level skips, package chance. That's all I really need on the tournament. I just put that in the wrong one. Oh well. G comp goes in our assist. And Pulsar Harvester in our main. So Pulsar Harvester could do with the they both could do with free utility technically. That would help me out a little bit. But the biggest thing is this black hole size. Okay, we've got up to 10 meters, that's perfect. Let's see if we can get Ancestral. Very much doubt with that little amount I'll get Ancestral, but you'd never know. No, oh well. Imagine if I pressed new and just got rid of the Mythic. That's still an extra 2 meters range, which is going to be a big help. So then we want to make sure that we have Death Penalty on. And then there's been a few changes because, you know, it's the first of the month. And as I said, I got a bonus last month, so made the most of it. So I've got a few gems, so I'm debating, is the extra defense or slow aura going to be most worth it? Should I just get both of them? Or should I get wall regen up? Although that's basically all of it. Or the normal defense, right? We're gonna rush these two. I can afford to rush them and still keep things going. Normal health regen, I don't mind that taking so long. I can still afford to rush slow aura mastery again. Should we? Yeah. Because I had the coins to be able to do it as well. So slow aura mastery 3, nuke mastery is level 6. So yeah. You're at 16th at 500, which at least wave-wise is a big personal best. Sadly, 15th is out of reach. Had so much luck lately with getting softer brackets, lower, yeah, above 15 T20 players, or lower than 15. Alright, yeah, less than 15 T20 players, but was very econ heavy. Since trying to optimize for tourney, it's always over 17. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to optimize for tourney as well right now, so that's why I'm just having a quick look at a few things before we run. I could... No. Right, so do we do a respec? I'm just thinking the gems that I put into respecs. Because the biggest thing is, right, that the respec I go up to 2 times health regen, which helps. So I can pull out of these 2 as well, which gives me a little bit back. Tournament, just make sure I've got the correct cards in. And mine's done. We don't have wave skip in because we use cash until we go to wave skip. Don't use fortress for obvious reason. We've got energy, demon mode, and nuke. So what I'll do is I'm going to buy these modules, and then I am debating respecking, but summon does give me a lot of my econ now. But I'm also planning on moving into attack chip as well. The attack chip was actually quite useful. It's a case of playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo right now. Do I do the respecs, or do I just not respec it until I've finally got my OAs? You know what? I'm going to sacrifice. I know I'm not doing like the most that I can do, but if I pulled an OA there, it would have been amazing. All my gems are just going to go into pulling OAs. It's going to be as simple as that. I've decided. Just shy of getting that. Good thing that I checked this. Imagine going in without that extra 2% health regen. The wave health makes it take so long only to fall short again and again. Yeah, I know, because you've got to get like the death wave health, your run takes longer. I know that feeling. Our normal health may not run the tournament today because, well, it will run the tournament, but maybe not on the stream, basically. Just because I want to see if I can make the milestone, since we're already that far in. So I think that's it ready. We're going to jump into our tournament on these three. Hang on, I just want to make sure. Cards, modules. Nothing to do in the event, is there? I was just like, is there something to do in the event? Chips have been changed across. Can't afford to get anything else for chip right now. I think that's everything. There'll be something that I've forgotten. Yeah, that's been okay. So you're about to see another thing that is the wrong thing. Let's exit that. You saw it already, though. The other thing that I spent my stones on. Right, so let's go. I now have triple OA, so my OA is actually somewhat useful. What's my defense at now? 88%. Nice. It's starting to make a bit more of a difference. Like, it's only a few extra waves at a time, putting that up, to be fair. But we're getting to the point where it's going to be making a bigger difference. I just clicked on the wrong one. You can't see what I click on my glass cannon tower, but I figured it. So yeah, so my glass cannon tower is big again, unlike these two, because these are basically my main two towers now. So my biggest concern right now is the fact that bosses are going to be spawning so much. That boss is moving so slow, it's not even funny. Electrons did barely any damage to that. Are the bosses really moving that slow now? Wait a moment. Fasts is not a thing! Oh my god! Am I going crazy? Or do we not actually have Fast Ultimate finally? I was like, these bosses are so slow, something's wrong. Just no Fast Ultimate. So, I might actually have a chance of doing well today. One medal off. There we go, I'm already done with my Silver League. Not surprising with that one, to be fair. Vent shot. Yeah, no, we're nowhere near. Oh no. No, we're not allowed to run. I just pressed the wrong thing there. Ignore that. I'm not allowed to run normal runs like that. So we have to have enemy balance. Wave accelerator and coins. Oh. Hey Dan, one man, 2K, how you doing? How'd your time go? I mean, without having the fast ultimates, I feel like my build is going to be so much more stable. Like, I should get a high wave count today. I'd be so surprised if I don't. Although it's a bit annoying as well. So all the changes that I've been doing to my tower have been to try and deal with fast ultimates. And then fast ultimates is not there. So the kill bonus. Dash per wave. Good, thanks. Just Dan. Okay. Been watching your vids for a while. Pretty new to the tower. Welcome to the tower. I hope you enjoy. We've got a pretty decent community. Any questions? Feel free to ask. If you're not in one of the tower discords already, definitely join one. I don't think there's... I've not found any toxic ones yet. I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, we're a pretty nice community, so... Just chill, basically. Chill and enjoy the game. That's all you really need to do. It feels wrong. That's my kind of... So yeah, the bosses are probably going to be the biggest issue with this. Because enemy attack speed's annoying, but... It feels wrong that enemies are so slow. That being said, my chrono field is now 88.4%, so it's almost 90% slow. Hey, mashed potato. So with the stones, you can already see one of the main things that I've done with my stones. 2,200 stones to be exact. Two clicks, to be fair. I was going to say one upgrade. You joined Spartans Discord around a month ago when I started running 24/7. Nice. Spartans is really good Discord to be in. quite a lot of us content creators. I'm not a content creator for the tower, but I create content for the tower, if that makes sense. A lot of us are in Spartan's Discord. It's definitely one of the best places to be. There's a couple of other good Discords as well, but I think just stick with one. There's no need to be in all of them. Yeah, the first thing that I obviously spent my stones on is my electrons. I now have it up to. Hang on, I'll go into my modules because there's no risk of me dying at any point right now. So we now have mythic unique effect bonus, so I get 6 electrons rather than 2. Not really seeing much change with having that there though. And then I did click, I think I want to say 3 clicks into substat efficiency just to try and get this up a bit. But I would have done more clicks, but I couldn't afford it because I did my other thing before that. So the last thing that I did with my stones is I got here somewhere, slow aura mastery. And I've already got it up to 15%, so I've got 2 levels in that mastery because I did spend some of the gems to rush it. I don't think I got anything. I think that's everything, isn't it? 2,200, 3,200, and then, yeah, like 300 stones into the assist. Yeah, so I mean, having the, like, 6 electrons is... I've not seen any difference in my farming from it. Like, if we have a look here, so we'll delete this. Let's get rid of that. This is the only one that I ran. So I've had some embarrassing things happen. I think I'd got rid of the embarrassments actually, so it can't be seen. I basically turned I turned off my ultimate weapons to try something out. And then I'm assuming you mean epic because you can't get rare. Just the reason that I mentioned that is because my AI tower is like, oh look, you got a rare pulsar harvester. I was like, well, I don't. It doesn't exist. But all right. Honestly, my AI tower is just stress, but also funny. Yeah, that'll be fine. I will go into buffing to do better in that run. I just realised I need to click that. And then we can go back into here. So this I had to end early just so that I could do the stream. But this is the only one that's really... I think both of these actually. No. So this was before I bought it. So this is the only run that I've done since. It was the same as that, but I've done higher waves beforehand. So I've not had any like wave increase from it, really. I may have a little bit of cell increase. It looks like 20k extra cells. I think my cells will have gone up thanks to it, which makes sense. So I feel like the extra electrons haven't been helpful in general, but it's more... They're more of an assist against the scatters, which scatters weren't really too much of a problem for me, per se. I'm not sure what the actual problem was, to be honest. I need to double check. What does it say killed me in that run? Ray. So the problem is rays, but I think the problem was there's a few rays that were just outside of the range. Rays shouldn't be as much of a problem for me anyway, but we'll have to see. So in regards to tier 16 farming, I don't think I have one in here. My problem is that obviously isn't any better. Beforehand, last time I ran tier... There we go. I do have some tier 16 runs. I don't know what happened with that. Oh, yeah. So sometimes with tier 16, I will die early, which is annoying. But basically, my tier 16, I get basically the same as tier 15. Sometimes I get a little bit better with tier 15. Like, that's 220, that's 200. I get better cells on tier 15 than I get on tier 16. That's a big difference in cells. But then, I say I get better cells, right? It'd be nice if you saw cells per hour. Because that's shorter hour. Because that's 8 hours, whereas that's 5 hours. So technically, I guess that is better cells. But like, yeah. So I just found like time-wise, tier 15 is better than tier 16 for me. So technically, I can farm tier 16. It's just it's not fully reliable. Sometimes I die a little early. So I need to get a few extra bits of survivability. Try tier 16 again. I might try it again tomorrow, actually, now that I have the extra OA. Maybe that will help just with a little bit of extra consistency before I get all the perks that I need. Legendary Sharp Fortitude, nice, but don't have the wall yet. So I've stuck with the rare orbital augment. Or should I swap? So I would say with having a legendary Sharp Fortitude, equip it as soon as you can unlock the wall. It will make your wall really good. Like, you're in a really good spot to get the wall early. But definitely focus on getting thorns for your wall before researching anything else. Yeah, so I just need that consistency on tier 16, and then I can move to tier 16. And I feel like I am very close to having that, but the problem is I am currently pushing to be better in my tournaments, because I feel like getting the extra stones is going to do better than getting the econ right now. I don't really need the econ. I don't like the top 15's already at 460 waves. Oh, lovely name. Is there anyone that I actually recognize the names of? If Brendan, no, I don't recognize. So the ones that haven't run yet, potentially not a threat. They have run basically. Potentially an issue. No issue. So there's two that are potentially. Yes, there's two that are potentially an issue below me. So I need to get like 13th to be comfortable. 40 billion per day farming tier 3. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'd stick with OA for now, but as soon as you can unlock the wall, definitely swap over to Sharp Fortitude, because that'll be a really strong upgrade for you. Tabs. And then this one's health. Looks like this one's not going to be getting to the 4,500, unfortunately. This will speed up once I get my enemy attack level skips maxed out, because I'll put in my wave skip. Grab that. A few extra gems. Although that's something, my main tower is basically going to swap to the event, because I really like the way the glitch tower looks. I've not had a look at the glitch background yet. I should equip that, see what it's like. I'm finally pushing into upgrading my golden bot. I was going to respec, take a little bit out of my flame bot range to push my golden bot up a bit, but with them announcing the bot, I'm basically going to save my respec for when the bot comes out. Unless it's not coming out until the next event. Actually, that's the point. With it being a bot being part of version 28, they might be waiting until the event finishes before they release that. So we probably have a release date unofficially because of that. because they announced that as the bot, didn't they? And they're adding Bot Plus. Yeah, so they're adding Bot Plus and Bot. So I have a feeling that it'll be next event that'll be released. Tie in. It is quite funny how shocked I was at how slow bosses became once Fast Ultimate's not a thing. Like, I was thinking that bosses aren't... Like, the bosses were getting past my orb line before they were getting stuck in Energy Net. Now they're getting stuck in Energy Net well before they can get to my orbs. You got a personal best farm run today with about 30% more coins. Damn, the only thing I changed were 2 clicks into orb size, but that can't really be it, I believe. Not sure what's going on. I mean, orb size can help with your recon. I say can, it does help with your recon, especially if you have the the orb mastery. You did get an extra 300 waves. That could help towards it. But also, did you finish any labs? Could have got a lab that helped with it. That's an insane, like, 30% extra increase. Massive. Yeah, you've got the mastery. So that could be, if your orbs are hitting more things more, does that make sense? It could really help. Have you done anything with your what's this guy called? The chips, maybe. Berserker Mastery. Upping your damage means enemies aren't sticking around as much. But that could actually have something to do with it, right? Because enemies that stick around... Well, you should know this. I learned this from one of your videos. Enemies that stick around for 3 waves, you get half the, like, coins from. So you want to kill them within 3 waves of them spawning. So that could be it, potentially. Hey, Taco Sauce. How you doing? How's your tournament? Clicking on the wrong thing on this one. I was looking at it directly and like, am I clicking the wrong thing? Still clicking it. Still need to buy cards on this one. The one thing that I don't like about events, the amount of gems I have to sink into buying new cards. But I got a level up on that one at least. It's 1,600 gems per account, other than my main account, that has to go into cards. So painful. I'm a black hole. Damn. Well done. That's a massive upgrade. You're going to see so much extra progress, and then it's just going to whittle off. Hey Hexen, how you doing? No, so it's basically, it's like a big boost, and then it goes to the normal marathon. How are we doing? Is it still 4? Oh god. Brendan, why? I should take over Brendan again. It's just I don't have wave skips in. Tier 15 still 487, so that's not too bad. But as I said, I need to be aiming for 13th ideally. Is 630 waves, so 631 is where we're looking. Hopefully. 50 seconds cooldown, 35 second duration, plus 2 seconds from a module. So perma in tournaments at the moment. My comp in. Yeah, that's perfect. This song is Hidje, literally called Hidje, provided to YouTube by DistroKid. And I'll pull it over on here. See, HYGGE. Because I just put this, what's it called again? Lo-fi. I use Stream Tunes, the DMCA safe, so I can literally play any song on their account and not get banned or a strike against me, so I can have adverts and earn money from you guys. Obviously, you don't get adverts, Hexen, with being a member. As much as I like the, I have no, well, I say I have no problem with, the other YouTubers using their AI generated stuff for the tower songs, but I feel like it's always just so, intense. I prefer just kind of more chill background music. Although I think my music's a bit louder today than it usually is. I need to... I can't... How am I going to swap over my cards? I didn't think about this, did I? Right, I've got unequipped cash. Oh, is it because it's not an actual boss? I can. See, there's a boss. There's a boss. Still a boss. Still a boss. Still a boss. Still a boss. Did I just click at the right time? Was there no boss? There we go. No, the actual boss had turned up. Or maybe it was literally... Yeah, okay. I just had 3 bosses when I went to take the card off. Right, so I don't need to click on anything anymore. Beauty of my tower. Very lazy once you get to 195. Well, I say 195. Once I max out my attack level skips. Everything is reactivated on here, right? I don't know what's going on here. Why am I not getting that extra little bit? Or is that the extra from my ally bot? Not bot, ally chip. Surely I've got a recovery package coming. Oh wait, see when my next recovery package comes. There we go. Yeah, so that must be from my ally chip. Best run in gold, 401 waves, and you're currently 15th. I mean, that's great progress. Synapse, I finally got my Multiverse Nexus Ancestral. That's massive. Went all in on it and lost a ton of coins. Surprised you lost a ton of coins. I have a very small lo-fi channel, but I treat it like the red-headed stepchild, uploaded to Spotify via DistroKid as well, but I can't even find it on my Spotify. Awesome. Fair enough. Then so my OA Wolthorns are killing things too fast. Ah, right, okay. That is one issue. Are you using G-Comp as well? It might be worth doing G-Comp to bring them down as close to being perma as possible. I got lucky, we pulled Storm Tower, Black Hole, and Deathwave. Nice. Got all national. That's gonna be massive for you, Dan. Your progress is gonna soar. Well done on getting the best 3. It is the best 3 to get early game, to be fair. These, I'm gonna try and do a health regen. Your Sharp Fortitude is only legendary and you have no other ancestral armor mods. I mean, is it away mythic or ancestral? Because 1 level down for a Sharp Fortitude you can still get away with. Strategy comp had Perma Golden Tower and Perma Black Hole. Even worse. I thought that wouldn't be worse. I thought that'd be better. MC is great. Yeah, it's great to have that 3rd black hole with Primsea. It's honestly amazing early game. Like the early game now compared to when I first started is insane. Oh, he's ancestral. Yeah, that's a big downgrade. Black Hole Digester carries me a lot somehow. I mean, Black Hole Digester is a big thing. I suppose, yeah, if you can't have that in... yeah, I can understand losing Black Hole Digester for away can make a big difference. That's really bugging me. I know that ally chip is a really nice thing to have, right? Because it has that, like, just deletes an enemy. I know they're locked. So yeah, it's 1.1 max recovery. But it's nice that it just removes 1 enemy, but it's kind of annoying that it's like an extra thing that that bar never completes now. Like, couldn't it have been this end? Not that end. This end wouldn't have bothered me so much. Hey Minwolf, how you doing? Sorry, I'm just biting the edges of my nails. Bad habit. Don't do that. Takasos, what's the coverage of your black hole? Kinda want to tweak the range a bit. You can't cover a lot of the field. Yeah, that's the thing as well. That could be a thing that's affecting your synapse if you're not got full coverage. Most tournaments, but it seems like I'm stuck getting between rank 16 to 22. I think everyone else is getting higher. That's the biggest issue, right? Everyone just keeps getting higher. Right, okay, so let's do it. At least this one can get them both. Has it managed to unlock? No, okay. So let's have a look what it looks like with having both of them. So this one gets the default skin. My AI tower is not allowed to equip the default skins. I don't know why. Like, once I go away from them, I can't come back to them. Which is weird. Right, so cards. We want to go into our run. That's fine. That's all fine. Gonna see if we can. Yeah, we'll click on one of those because that's kind of what we're working on at the moment. That's getting too low, so we'll go for damage. Oh, damage per meter is still not maxed out. There we go. I'm so much in. Oh, I best go off top chat into live chat because it is starting to get a few messages here now. Like, I keep getting higher. Read that bit. Well, time to pray. I break into champs with Perma Black Hole. I think Perma Black Hole should help you get into champs. I'd be surprised if it doesn't, but don't want to jinx anything. Is my regen already failing at 278 waves? This is the issue that I figured I was going to get into, right? So I'm getting near to the top end of regen that I can get to. And regen's what you need for getting higher in tournaments. So I need to figure out how I'm going to get better at regen. It's only like damage reduction that I can kind of pull off, which is one of the reasons why I was been pushing for my defense to be higher. I need better ways to kill enemies off as well, I guess. Right, so one's ready to go. So battle. There we go. Oh, okay. Don't know how I feel about the background. Maybe it's because it's like on the. I mean, it's nice that it does the whole area, unlike this. Like it actually stretches. My music has stopped. Why is it? Did I make a mistake when I did? Yeah. Just on that one. You'll skip to the end of that one. There we go. Not sure what happened with my music there. Can't swap back for 2 weeks. Did you change something with your bots? Modules you can swap whenever. The only thing you can't respec for 2 weeks is your bots. Did you change your bots around? I see. So not having the sync in the right place, yeah, that's understandable. I have a feeling the not being fast ultimate is actually huge for me. I'm not sure if they're just messed up though. My electrons did 11% of the damage there. That's actually pretty good. It's not the amount that I thought I would see from it, but it makes sense, right? So I was thinking like it did like about 8% damage beforehand when I only had 2. So I was expecting like 16% damage, having 6 of them, but it's not how it works, right? Because it's 15% of the remaining damage that it deals. So the less, remaining health, sorry. So the less health they have, the less damage OA deals. So it's just dealing those extra bits that needs to be dealt a little bit easier. The red pulsing wave on my main, that is my death wave. So my death wave is perma. That's why it's constantly going. It would be nice to be able to turn off the visual effect, but still have it going. That would be a nice toggle. It's a very difficult thing to get perma. It stopped. It's not 100% perma, right? So it's perma as long as I keep getting that. It was perma for a long time there. It's perma as long as I keep getting the recovery packages. So if I don't get a recovery package, it will stop. But the only reason it's perma is because of G comp. Obviously, I need to get up to 12.5. I say obviously, I need to get up to 12.5% times health from it. I almost said percent health. Yeah, we'll increase game speed. Why not? Yeah, up to 5.5. Okay. Yeah, that's understandable. That's the thing. Mine is ancestral. Technically, it's in my assist slot, which you unlock very much later in the game, Dan. But it's at mythic quality basically, so I get a mythic version rather than an ancestral version. So, but my farming runs, I don't use that, even though it would give me perma death wave. Just because basically I use the one to get my bot range higher. So, it might be worth going to the perma death wave actually. I might try a run with death wave, like with the G comp in instead. Just with my. I was just thinking, because my golden bot isn't that invested, maybe having the extra range on it doesn't really matter that much. But I think it will actually. I think it's better just sticking with the way that I've got. Uh, 5 waves, 50 sec cooldown perma now, as each wave is around 10 seconds IRC. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. So you are wrong on that, as far as I'm aware. So the waves are not 10 seconds. It should be. So, because that's the thing, right? My death wave is 34 seconds with 6 to quantity. But if you watch 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I missed the thing. So in theory, it should be completely perma, but it's not. What is the wave time? Death wave. Yeah, I don't think it's 10 seconds per wave, unfortunately. 4-second intervals. So yeah, it's 4-second intervals, not 10 seconds. And Black Hole Digester, I'm doing better like this than. That's the thing. You just said Space Displacer in my head, but it's not Space. They both have the same Singularity Harness. Yeah, I use Singularity Harness rather than G-Comp. But my Golden Tower and my Black Hole are perma already on my farming runs. Because in my farming runs, I use the Multiverse Nexus. Although I am thinking, and this is a crazy thought, maybe I can change my farming run up completely, right? Oh my god, pick the right thing. Because right now, that's perma. Golden Tower's pretty much perma. I think my Golden Tower's not perma, actually, is it? Yeah, my Golden Tower's too far off perma, that's why I use MVN. See, I found with MVN to make my Golden Tower perma. Because my G-Comp doesn't quite do it. it is difficult to get your Death Wave health maxed in tournaments, but tournament, there we go, that's maxed. And I said it's difficult, and I was like, I've done it, but I have different issues with my tournaments than health. So health regen's your bigger concern than health on tournaments then going forward, if you're going to stick to the EHP builds. For the triangle. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, right? I don't have the enough investment in my assist mods. I don't have any of them. The question is, let my music stop there. Is it better for me to get this one up, or just go to Ancestral for the G comp? I don't know. I just clicked on, you couldn't see it for my camera. I just clicked on the damage, so I could get 21 levels on damage on my glass cannon tower. And then it instantly said I could get 12 levels. So I clicked that, and then it instantly said I could get one more level. So I literally just clicked it 3 times in a row. I don't even know how it got 12 levels in like a second. Must have just got a really good wave skip or something. Probably what happened. Most sensical like explanation. So oh my god, okay. I was thinking, I was concerned that I was not going to be getting to 430, like 447, I think is where it was. Or 487 maybe? I don't know. I was thinking I might struggle to get there. I have not used my second wind yet, so I seem to have worried a little bit for nothing. But we now do need 505 waves for 15. For 13, which is where I wanted to be, I need 837 waves. I want to be 13th because there's 2 sleepers. Don't care too much about it. I love my G-Comp. That's the thing. As long as you're happy with your tower, it doesn't matter which way you went. Like, I'm probably not going to push... Like, I say I'm probably not. The assist mods are not my priority right now. So... well, say it's not my priority, right? So, stone priority is going to be substat efficiency for now. Get this up to 5%. It also gives me a little bit of extra black hole size, sorry, and death wave cooldown. I do need to reroll the others, but not so bothered about that right now. I've got so many things to reroll. So then once that's there, then I'm going to start saving up, because the next thing that I will want to get is landmine stun mastery, because I was wrong. I was like, it says except bosses, so it doesn't affect elites as well, because as far as I was aware, whatever doesn't affect bosses doesn't affect elites. But it does affect elites. I was wrong in that. So I do need to unlock this next. So basically that's my next 2 goals. And then after that one, I am thinking, after getting that mastery, I am actually tempted to go for Plasma Cannon Mastery, because that gives me Plasma Cannon damage to elites. So that will help me considerably against elites. So I'm looking at doing better in tournaments rather than econ. And that's to say I don't get to the point where I need to work on my econ again, right? Because at the moment, my econ is perfect for feeding my labs right now. I mean, I'm hoping I get 700 waves plus. I mean, the fact that we don't have fast ultimate is actually huge for me. It means that basically I'm just playing RNGs with basic ultimate on that it doesn't spawn too many bosses at once. In that boss barely touched my tower, but it still did 25% damage with thorns. There's no thorn. Yeah, so my thorns are what? 16% of 125. You went to 34% because you wanted to get the extra death wave from there, but can't get the ancestral roll. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing that I do need to get on that right. Actually, it's a point. I mean, this doesn't have the death wave on. I do need to pull the death wave on this one. This has it, and the reason that's important is because my Multiverse Nexus also has it. So if I can get the extra wave there through the Multiverse Nexus, then I could potentially get perma black death wave through the Multiverse Nexus way. But then I would most likely look at pushing up to get Grimsea. I mean, I do need to. Oh, that lagged a little bit there. I do need to actually. That is a point. This assist spot is important because it's a 15% chance enemies miss their attacks, right? But obviously, pushing it up, it goes up to 30%, so that's like twice as effective. And then I also need to work on my Poison Swamp. I need to get up to 2 Poison Swamps. So that's the thing. There's so much that I need to focus on. Like, just give me about the same. How many stones have I had in my lifetime stones? Yeah, just give me another 75,000 stones, and I'll be solid. Need so many stones in this game, it's not even funny. Yeah, there's just so much to do. But that's the thing, I'm just focusing on working on doing better in my tournaments for now. Because that'll get me more stones sooner, and then I can focus on my econ. Like, if I wasn't able to do the labs that I wanted to do, I would work on my econ. I know you would, Conrad, but you're also, like, a baby account. Oh, my health regen's starting to slow down. $2,500 lifetime stones. Not bad. Not bad for like a couple of months old. You gotta, like, to be fair, this main account, I have bought a lot of stones on my main account, right? But if you have a look at my glass cannon, this one has not bought stones. And it's what? Half a year old? Just over for half a years old. Yeah. And it's 4,800 stones. And that's just because it does really well in its tournaments compared to my baby HP, which is, I think, is it younger or older? My baby, it's younger, isn't it? My baby HP. November. That's at 2,500 stones earned. See, I was just thinking there is technically a way for me to survive longer, but I don't feel like doing it. So as long as there's no bosses or scatters on the screen, I could technically take off my health card so that my health regen would regen faster, and then put my health card back on to boost my health back up, but it's a bit too exploity in my opinion. well, saying exploit, it's min-maxing. I don't feel comfortable doing min-maxing. So we'll just go as is, see if we can get up to like 700 waves without using second wind, and we'll be laughing. Because I do still have my nuke to use, which will slow down their attack speed, so my health regen should pull back a little bit. But from the looks of it, my chip damage I'm starting to take a bit too much, so my health regen's gonna fail around this point anyway. You just failed to get T16 wave 2000 by 80 waves. That does feel bad. The last time, I think it was tier 17, I failed by 2 waves on 4500. I didn't get my nuke off quick enough. I wanted to use my nuke to stop me from using my second wind. But now I'm going to have to use my second wind and my nuke at the same time, apparently. In an ideal world, nothing will touch my tower until I get my wall back up. But this is not an ideal world. Just look at these amount of bosses. Well, my wall's back up. 523 wave. I don't use Orb Devo. I never have used Orb Devo, but it is still a valid build, yes. I just don't like micromanagement, but yes, it still works. There's some pretty solid Orb Devo builds out there as well. So, what? I mean, there's the. Oh no, I think they are currently running alongside me. They might bounce up and down a bit in ranking. Dirty-minded people. I prefer 90-meter range with butchered knockback perk and just go full blender. Yeah, I mean, I prefer full blender. I don't even do the like whole 90-meter range thing or 30-meter range that some people do. This works for me. I don't have to click after wave 200. I just set it and forget it, basically. You blendering as well and keep blendering probably till the day I quit. I just don't like micromanagement. I'm a very lazy player, especially with having 4 towers. Imagine like doing Orb Devo on every single build. I mean, obviously I couldn't because Glass Cannon. Well, Glass Cannon can technically Orb Devo in a way, just not as effective. It's stress free. I'll be back in a second. Sounds like my wife is shouting. These things happen. Right. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? By the gig, looking into people to... I mean, people would pay me. I would micromanage. That's an interesting side gig idea. Right, I've got 5 cloud phones that I'm using for... Yeah, I'm using them for my YouTube videos and that, but like, if I could earn more money just like micromanaging people's towers, I would totally do that. It's so nice not having to worry about like random sudden death from fast ultimates. Is my health regen already failing? That shouldn't be right. I think that was just enemy not hit by my flame bot after saying about them. Hello? I feel like it's scatters that are causing the issue there. I think I'm going to slow down. I feel like it's the enemy attack speed that's still on here, which is what's basically a potential issue. I mean, I'm currently sat at 15th, but I don't think I'm safe. Ideally, I want to beat the 680 at least. I'm just debating a few things. Maybe that nuke could have been used better. I could have saved it for like after my second wind, and when there's just a few too many bosses on the screen that were causing too much damage, could have actually extended my run a bit better that way. I'm just gonna stop because I'm curious. Yeah, it's been a while since. 595, 636. The 636 was my best before they introduced the fast ultimate every single time idea. I have a feeling that the boss ultimates, I could be wrong. I was thinking the basic ultimate bosses, sorry, don't have the additional health, but I don't know if that's true. I feel like they do. So 636 is my current highest waves in Legends. Can we get a new personal best? That is the question. Eek! Didn't want to pause, I just wanted to go down to 1 time speed. Did my black holes just go down there? Like completely? It'd be nice if I just had like a moment where things weren't touching my tower, so I could actually regen my health. Also, why is this guy not dead? My chain thunder, or my, is it smite? What's this one? Chain lightning plus might should be enough damage to kill that outright. There we go. We're actually getting some health regen. And then a boss hits. Well, I'm still technically regenerating a little. Oh no. Boss is doing more damage than my regen. My experience with Smite, yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get much further than that. I feel like, hang on, what level is it? Don't know why I was going up there. So mine is currently level 6. It makes a difference. So I feel like from level 4, maybe level 4. So from 0.25% is where I see a difference. Hello. So yeah, I've seen a difference from 0.25%, and the biggest difference that it has is those scattered children. Hello, uh, the scattered children, like the last children, completely die off. 8, it gets the second to last children as well, which is helpful. I feel like 8 is. Oh my god, what is going on with my YouTube? Keeps going outside of the like playlist. Just seems to be breaking for no reason. Bless you. So 631 was enough. Let's see, because it'll have updated. Oh my god! I swear it was at 630. How is he up 793 all of a sudden? I feel like everyone got tough brackets all around. I would have beat you this time around. Well, that's good to know. But I'm literally clutching onto the bottom of keys right now. I'm gonna get to 2.5 times. Look at this boss just stuck in the middle of the orbs. Still sits on my tower for ages. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Average wave count is definitely going to be higher for everyone, finally. Because that fast ultimate was just crazy. New personal best. Now I just need to hope that I stick in and get those 2 keys. Honestly, I feel like whenever I feel like I've actually made a good step forwards towards getting keys, the goalpost moves. I mean, to be fair, in a way it makes sense as well, right, though? Because everyone else just also got stone packs. Everyone got stone packs, and then they don't have the fast ultimate on. I actually have more of a chance to activate my demon mode when my wall goes down, because enemies will instantly go to my tower. It'll take them a moment. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to be getting about 640. 660 is probably where I'll have to use demon mode. And I'm hoping I get 700 plus base, and thank you for praying for me. It would be great to get 700, but 700, like between where I am now and 800, doesn't make much of a difference. Like, okay, there's this person who could probably do a bit better. Yeah, maybe I am still in the danger zone. The more I go, the less danger zone I am, but basically I need to get to 800 to be in any more way comfortable from here. But it would be great to break 700 waves. Why is that on crit factor? Oh yeah, because I just started a new. I've got another plan that could actually help me get further, but it's respecking and sacrificing econ that I cannot get back for another week. It's a sort of move that I should do on a Saturday rather than on a Wednesday. But then I can only do it every other Saturday. You can only respec your chips once a week. If I respec and went all in on my attack chip, my survivability would be much higher. But also not worth it because I sacrificed so much econ. Which is why I've started working on my attack chip, but not respec things. Don't jinx me. Oh, it is looking good. It is all down to the RNG of how many bosses and scatters stack up against my tower. I mean, that's another thing that I'm going to have to look at as well. Mentioning all the carrots that I'm chasing. I do need to look to put more into my smite for my Chain Thunder to be even better. The damage reduction. Because damage reduction's going to become the main thing soon. So yeah, I think that said, I'm going to look to get probably 34% on my substat, on my core, and then I'm going to look to get Chain Lightning Plus up. So I can get the Chain Thunder damage reduction. But then I also... See, there's so many damage reduction things that I need to look into getting. When there's no enemies on, I can go to 5 times. And then slow back down to 1 times when they get close. And there we go. Well, there's another boss coming in, but it takes them a moment to get to me. To be fair, a single boss isn't so bad. I feel like I can manage a single boss. It's when I get multiple. Yeah, just sit out of the way. But now I have 2 coming in, so definitely slow it down. Oh, I love a boss that just instantly dies. They're always thinking that I'm going to be able to speed up again, and then got a boss on the way in. But the boss isn't here yet. Right, there we go. I want to do better in farming. The next day I want to do better in Tawnies. I think I will work on my CF Plus for a while, as I think that might help both. Yeah, I mean CF Plus in theory would help both. With being able to go up a tier, yeah. That's the thing, CF Plus should in theory let you go up more consistently. Oh, they both died at the exact same time. Glorious. Be able to go 5 times speed whilst I'm waiting for the next one to come in is actually quite useful. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would because of the time between bosses. As long as I keep getting time between bosses. I like how this boss is just getting kept out of the way. Looks like I will get 700. Just off the fact that if I have time to activate my demon mode, I should be guaranteed 700 now. Although we're in a bit of a sketchy point with having 3 bosses on the screen. I know I'm down to 2, but I feel like I'm going to get another one come in before I deal with the second one. Oh, we're down to 1 on the screen. I expected to get another one before that, but this one should die, and then there we go. We can get our health back. Feel like what would probably screw us up most right now is a scatter. I like how I say what would screw us up most is a scatter, and then here comes a bloody scatter. Yeah, it would be nice to see the extra bosses stats. But I kind of understand why they don't, because sometimes you get so many extra bosses it's not even funny. Like I just had 3 spawn at once, or 2 spawn with the boss. Because that one was an actual boss that got 1 shot. Yeah, this is not looking good. Three bosses with a scatter, and the scatter is actually getting into the tower now. I'm not going to get time to regen between them, am I? I mean, I'm keeping the scatter away from my tower a bit at least, so I should get some regen. I mean, I'm getting some regen in, but not enough. Okay, what hit me? What hit me and how? That scatter is not touching me, but I took damage. Like, that scatter is being kept away. So I just speed up. I actually destroyed the scatter. That's surprising. Now I need to slow down because the scatter's getting back towards me. I didn't need to stop. See, that last scattered child there should be dead. But I guess my chain lightning just wasn't proccing on it. I actually got to 700 without using demon mode. How long till my nuke comes back? Okay, 118 waves. I was thinking my nuke's almost ready to come back. An extra, I feel that would actually be important information if you want to. Yeah, that would be a useful one for like nuking as well. So I'm in a very sketchy point right now, but I am going to hit 700 without demon mode. I might have to demon mode before 700 because I jinxed myself, right? Yeah, I jinxed myself, so I had to use it before 700. To be fair, you saw the spawns there. That was just nasty. And annoyingly, my crowd control just pushing the Vechin could have done with that hitting my tower so the thorns did all the damage and got rid of it. But now we're just at 5 times speed and we're just going. Yeah, I could have got a bit better, I think. I just had a really bad group of enemies there. Oh, there we go. Ah, right here. I didn't get any. I feel like I didn't get any skips whatsoever the whole time that I did that. And then, am I going to instantly lose my wall? I mean, I didn't instantly lose my wall, but oh, Death-defied, nice. Can I get another Death-defy? I didn't even Death-defy. I don't know what killed that. I feel like it may have been a energy shield. Maybe I had a few energy shields there. Oh my god, yes, the Death-defies. I mean, I'm not getting my wall back, there's no way, but those Death-defies were glorious. Should die here, yeah. 718. I mean, that's a new personal best. So I really can't complain at 718. I don't think I'm safe. Oh my god. Andy Liu. How is Andy Liu doing so amazing? Like, they haven't cleared tier 19. Apparently, they've got #1 in Legends before. But they just keep going. That's insane. Damn. Well, hopefully I get 2 keys. What I was thinking about, though, as well, I hadn't considered. I don't have enough. So expensive for the power tree. But I was thinking, basically, it's so expensive to get there, though. Jesus. You have to go through to here to get to the 5% thorns. Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to ignore the power tree for now. That's insane. I still need 15 more keys. I am tempted to get the card slot, but I think I'm better off focusing just getting this. I'm not bothering getting the demon mode automation until I have that, because I feel like the smart is more important for the way that I play. So I am going to quickly just do a throwaway run. And the reason for that was just so that I can claim that and scroll down. Get the glitch. And now we're just ready to save up for Golden Bot. And I will actually just change, because I do like the style glitch. Then let's have a look at the background, and it's not stretch. Glitch. So I'm going to do a tier 20 run to see if that goes anywhere near a good run. Probably not. I don't have cash equipped because I don't need cash equipped. Right, let's try this out. Okay, it being in the right place does make a difference. I still get wiped out wave 1. In fact, I did try this. I'm going to end the run here. Boom. I'll delete that one just so that I don't lose the need. So what we're going to do is, rather than... No, actually, we do need wave skipping. Need something that I can take out. Take range off, but I don't want to. I'm going to take out landmine stun for now. No, actually, not landmine stun. We're going to take out attack speed, because attack speed doesn't really do anything on this, unfortunately, because of how fast they move. I want my intro sprint. Yeah, T20 damage is just ridiculous. It would be great if my wall didn't die wave 1, but there's no way for it not to die wave 1. Unless I could get my ultimate weapons up straight away. Because with my ultimate weapon, I don't die as quickly. So, my theory here is I'm doing a little bit of a cheese. If I can not get extra fasts flown in, a really bad start. I lose my wall. I can't do anything about that. Right, come on. We end here, yes. Nuke, okay. Now, these may still destroy my wall, because scatters can bugger off. Although getting 5 fasts coming at once is always fun as well. What is with these scatters? So once I complete this wave, I am at the highest I've ever managed. Actually, I might have got 47 before, but I haven't used my Death Wave Demon mode, sorry. So I'm actually in a really good position. it actually helps that fast ultimates are considerably slower than they used to be. I mean, it makes sense that I'm doing better, to be fair. Or almost. There we go. Times 5 speed. I mean, it would be a better day. Like, don't get me wrong. It is a great day, and I should count my blessings. But I keep thinking that I'm going to be able to get like at least 4 keys. But I'm risking not even getting any. Like, when's the last time I got keys? Oh, okay, 2 tournaments ago I got keys. Like every other tournament that I get keys. If I get one this time. There you go, I got the 53. It would have been nice to get a couple of nice skips and got up to 60. But, as I said, I'll count my blessings. I managed to hit the 50 wave. I'd hoped that I was going to get that skip there, not going to lie. Being so yes! Wave 60 completed. We all know what that means. Hello, research. Not that I can afford them, but it's just nice to have that unlocked. $80 is where I need to be. Not that that card's going to be of any use until I get the mastery, but still. It's just great to get the extra researchers. Because, you know, the enemy speed, being able to reduce that one is going to be great when I can afford that. Obviously, it's bloody expensive. Enemy attack speed, it's going to be a great one to reduce because that's also horrible. Right, so that's put me in a good place. I just need to focus on getting... I mean, that's one thing that I was thinking about, right? So, working on my tournament build to make my tournaments better also works on my like milestone running build to trying to get like that tier 20 wave 80. I mean, I probably could get up to 400 waves here, and that would get me some more stones as well. Obviously, I need to get all these. I mean, I'm half tempted to do a tier 18 milestone run. Not today, but I feel like I'm getting to the point where I might be able to manage it. Maybe. Now we have to set things back up for farming runs. So. Rarity harness. Black hole digister. And then make sure we put this back in. Multiverse Nexus. Put it in the wrong place. Try that again. Primary. This goes in as an assist. And I can afford another level in here. I said I'm going to take this up anyway. So technically that would have slowed enemies down a bit more and given me a bit bigger black hole. Getting close to that 1 death wave quantity. I could try with G-Comp instead. You know what? Thing is though, right? I'm going to do that test because why not? You are right. So we're going to go test with G-Comp. Then feel like I would go with this as my assist for the damage reduction. Basically, I'm thinking I'd do a tier 16 run. Because what's my other options? I could have Dimension Core. Boss, yeah. I feel like that's the thing. If I was going to do G comp, as my assist. Yeah. But then that's the thing, because I have that extra damage reduction. I feel like I can go tier 16 for the farming run. Make sure I go to tier 16. And before we go to the farming run, get our fetch and summon back in there. Still haven't got my rare modules for the day. What can you do though, really, with that, right? So yeah, I might as well try that, because why not? Oh, new perk. Death Wave. So yeah, that's everything. Thank you for checking in, everyone. And here's hoping that my next tier 16 is a great one. Why have I got green on this one and yellow on this one on my glitch? Or is it that bit just doesn't appear because you know, sensical. I'm gonna end my run here. For those of you who realize why I ended my run, congratulations. Oh, I also want to fix these so that I don't forget when I do my next run. So intro sprint, what did I have in instead? Attack speed. And then my wave skip is my cash. Right, so now I'll try with the correct things. Because, you know, I don't change my range of my shockwave. Because I don't care about that whole min-maxy stuff. So it's a bit hard to see range on this new background. But that's where my range is. And my black hole, like, yeah, my orbs don't hit the center of a black hole right now, actually. No, that's the point. They usually do, but they're nowhere near. Ah, hang on. No. I'm very far from being in the right place on my range. Usually I'm pretty much spot on. I guess I do need to change it. But why? So. Like 14 it's supposed to be at. I'm gonna have to start changing that because I don't know why that's not in the right place. Let's see if that is in the right place at 14. Come on, black holes. I need enemies actually in the center of my black holes, please. Still not right, is it? Just trying to min-max now. Go to 12. I don't have interest sprint on. What's going on? At least I'm still 15th there. Is it at least in the right place? Not in the right place, it still is it. What's going on? So now I know what's going on right now. So I realised I've messed up completely. So it should be in range. But exit battle, surrender. Home. So I've probably gone too much the other way now. And this is exactly what was causing the issue. Yeah, because my range is only 85 now. It's too small. Yeah. I knew something was wrong. Changing my cards about, and I didn't change the thing back to where it should have been. Right. What would be great is if you could just see your range here. See, if I put this to 23, what is my actual range whilst that's 23, how everything is? .8, so that is too high. So 13 should be correct. It's not. So 16? There we go, 16. Mine's on 16 right now, yeah? 16. 90.5. Why is mine 90.5 one at 16 and yours is 17? Do I have... I don't have range on here at all. Or maybe I have like a attack range relic or something. I don't know. Right, so now that should be in the right place. And I should be skipping up by waves. Right, are my orbs hitting the right place? Yes, they are. That took way too long. Did I get rid of all my mistake runs as well? That wasn't a mistake run, that was my milestone run. Yeah, there we go. Well, that was a debacle. Okay, as long as you read the level wrong. It's been a while since I've changed it, and I don't know why. This is where my econ explodes, isn't it? Because... oh no, it's because I have extra orbs on when I have the correct cards on. That's why I have the higher range, because my extra orbs still go through the center of everything. I'm half tempted just to end it and increase my range again, because I prefer the higher range for the survivability, but I don't know. I'll just do this run as is. I literally usually just close it down now that I've got above 105 waves. Like, once I get above 100 waves, I just let it do its own thing. Hey Alex, from 1180 max to 1443 waves in Legend. Yeah, no fast ult was lovely. I got a new personal best as well. But I got a rough day, so it's looking like, touch wood, I may get keys, but I would not be surprised if I wake up in the morning and I don't have keys. Yeah, in my bracket, you would have at just here, you'd have got 7th place. I didn't do too bad, really. I got 15th, but I really thought snagged 4th. Damn. I really thought I was going to do a bit better there. Not going to sugarcoat it, but I don't even think I got a bad bracket per se. Let's have a quick look. I know my music stopped, but I am going to be looking to see who's streaming to move you guys over to whoever's streaming. I'm just going to quickly, if anyone is streaming, go to the tower.lol. 20 results. And then it's still under my old account name, because apparently that is my account name. Waiting for the tower.lol to bad gateway. Gotta love a bad gateway. The tower.lol down again. This is where I can't find it. Our web store. Oh, Tony. Yeah, I guess it's down. Gotta love that. Right, so let's have a look, see if there's someone streaming that I can throw you guys at. It's in here. Edit. I always forget where to find the thing to redirect is when I stop streaming. Optimization. Yeah, there we go. Redirect. Right, so you've got two choices: Spartan or Bonsai Lad. I have no idea how far through the streams they are. I am trying to farm tier 16. This is my first attempt since I've got a few upgrades. I'm trying some stuff out. So yeah, the first person to say either Spartan or Bonsai decides where everyone watching's going. Because they're both great. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, generally I farm tier 15. This is just a test. No guarantee that I will continue to farm tier 16. The biggest downside with my current test is Golden Tower is just shy of perma, so it may not be that good. Spartan use code at 300, right? So I'm going to redirect everyone to Spartan. Save that. And then I'm going to end the stream now. So thank you guys for watching, and just bear with me whilst I move you all across. I say move you all across. I don't think it happens, but hey. There we go. I'll wait until it shows on my screen that it's gone over to that, and then end stream should go to, yeah,